We have none other than Mr. Ted Nugent with us. How you doing, Ted?
I am doing so good, Cam. Can you feel the energy? Look, these are my blood brothers. God bless the NRA.
Let's try it again, actually, because I think we could feel some more energy.
I'm telling you what, I just spent the last couple hours doing an autograph fundraiser for the heroes of the military and the children's charities, and we were just tsunamied by the greatest human beings in the world. Right now, Cam, look about you. These are the greatest humans that ever lived. The NRA members are just absolutely in the asset column. These are working hard, playing hard, real American activists, because if you're not participating in this beloved sacred experiment self-government, I don't know how you can call yourself an American. And the ultimate application of we the people activism is being a member of the NRA. So God bless all these people here.
Absolutely. You know, you're going to be putting on a spectacular. I think
well, there's no real description that fits what I do. I do a speaking engagement on Sunday. Tomorrow actually this afternoon we're doing another fundraiser for military and youth charities. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere here and you'll find me. Just look for the happiest, most buoyant crowd, and that would be our gig. But tomorrow at about noon, I believe it is, I'm putting on a speaking presentation, but I also have a guitar and an amplifier, which I promise to abuse. And it's going to be a celebration of what happened in November of 2010, that it looked like it might be an indication that America is serious about taking our country back. And based on the communications and the connection that I see across this country, I believe that it was a serious statement. I believe that the November 2010 elections have legs and have teeth, and I pray to God it does, because we really need to take this country back now more than ever. And I feel the prognosis is slightly improving, but there's a lot of room for big improvement. I want to see an enormous improvement. I want to see the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the Golden Rule, and the Ten Commandments back into policy impetus from now on. So I feel that that energy is alive, and I'm hoping that everybody here will continue it, not just at the NRA event, but back home, at the workplace, at school, at church, in our homes. I feel an increased and more positive energy, so I'm celebrating, but I'm not quite relieved yet. I'm somewhat pleased by the whole thing.
Yeah, well, no, I think you make a great point. You know, you come here, you're surrounded by tens of thousands of your fellow NRA
members. My blood
members.
brothers, yes, indeed.
But when you go home, you need to take that feeling that you have right now with you. And you're right, you need to take it to your workplace. You need to take it next time you're hanging out with friends, next time you're hanging out with family. And you need to, talk to the people that are in your life about why it is so important between now and Election Day in 2012 to get out there and make sure that, again, we can make those changes on Election Day.
And I got to tell you, here it is in a nutshell. And stop and think about this. And I see we're gathering a crowd here. Hello, everybody. We're gathering a crowd, but I'm going to make a real simple statement. And this is more of an embarrassment than a celebration. If just the licensed hunters in America, if just those men and women who bought hunting licenses in 2010 voted in a united statement, let me make sure we're perfectly clear. If the hunting families of this country voted as a single fist, shall we say, Barack Obama wouldn't even be allowed to be a community organizer anymore. He'd probably be in jail. But as you applaud, and God bless those of you that do apply your We the People activism, but amongst us, even in this room, are people that are not engaged. If just the NRA members and the licensed hunters in America voted as a single united bloc, we would eliminate the power abusers and the corruption in the American government in a single election. But the apathy even in our own community is a scourge. So I've said it on Cam and Company every time I do it in every interview, whether it's Bob and Tom or Howard Stern or the BBC, which I do literally every day of my life. I do interviews. If Americans are serious about taking back our country and cleaning up the abuse of power and the corruption, you can't just be satisfied with your vote. You have to make sure your family is engaged, the friends at work. If your buddies at deer camp aren't a current NRA member, throw them out of your deer camp. Literally, if you're not a member of the NRA, you are a liability to gun rights. You are a liability to freedom. But we sit around our camp and we have a couple of cold ones and we go, well, Jimmy used to be an NRA member, but he quit because they didn't call him back, or some nonsense, petty little whining girl complaint. And so they're not a member of the NRA, which means Nancy Pelosi likes you, and if Nancy Pelosi likes you, I hate you. So I'm all for being an asset. You can't be in my band and not be a current NRA member. You can't drive my bus on tour unless you're an NRA member. If you're a member of my family, my hunting camp, I mean, even people that want to give me money and book a hunt with Sunrise Safaris, my guys will tell them, yeah, you can book a hunt with Ted. Are you a current NRA member? Well, no, but I'd like to spend $10,000 and book a hunt with Ted. They go, keep your money. You can't hunt with Ted if you're not an NRA member. I literally have a wall that says freedom on it around me. And if you're not fighting for freedom, I don't like you. And if we all did that, and it's about scolding, it's about chastising, and that's a form of education. If we don't educate everyone in our lives, then I got to tell you, you're just not doing your job, especially in the United States of America, where the Mao Zedong fan club is in the White House. So it's about cleaning house, and it's about turning up the heat, and I hope that we meant it in November of 2011. But just this gang of good Americans that are surrounding us right now, if they go home after the NRA convention, I say this every year, but I'm going to repeat it till I blow up, and I should blow up any minute now. You need to go home. Your buddies, your friends, your coworkers, guys that shoot and hunt and go bowling with you, guys that barbecue with you, guys that hang out with you, make sure they're members. And whatever it takes, just scold, chastise, overwhelm, beg, and occasionally throttle upside the head. But get everybody you know to be an NRA member and to vote for freedom. And if a candidate doesn't pass the NRA Second Amendment test, vote them out of office. That is the battle cry for freedom in America today. And I'm just a guitar player, and I figured that out myself.
All right, you know what? Let's do something a little fun.
How about something big fun?
All right, we can do something big fun.
I invented big fun. Let's use it.
Every Monday for the last 6 weeks or so, Ted has been coming on Cam and Company. We've been calling the hour NRA Nuge instead of NRA News.
Big fun.
So let's have a Nuge conference instead of a news conference right here. Let's take some questions, shall we?
Let's do that. I will answer any question you could possibly have. I defy you to defy me.
All right. Now, we've got a couple of folks with microphones down here. John Pop,
Right here.
our senior producer.
Yes, sir. Elmo Sherman from Reynoldsburg, Ohio. Go ahead, sir.
Hello, Elmo.
Hi, Ted. In 12-12-12, we are going to change the outlook in the White House. Guaranteed.
Wow, that's exciting. December 12th, 2012. That's the day before my birthday. Do you all love me? Can you feel the love?
Yeah.
Who loves Uncle Ted? If you don't love me, you're weird. If you truly love me, on December 12th, 2012, that's the day before my birthday, I'm going to tell you right now on Cam and Company at the NRA 2011 event, for my birthday, on my 63rd birthday, all I want is for you to help take back America. Is that too much to ask? Well, God bless you. So 12-12-12, that's the date. I believe it's happening. I believe we can do it if we all unite.
I think you're right. All right, John is down in front again. John?
Dave McCreary from Lexington. Go ahead, sir.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, my
Hi,
daughter,
Frassie. Frassie loves Uncle Ted. Hi, I love you, little monkey.
she asked me earlier today, what do you think is the tastiest animal you've ever eaten?
The tastiest animal. Well, because Frassie knows. Have Frassie stand up. Stand up for a second, Frassie. Look how beautiful my girlfriend is. This is Frassie. She loves Uncle Ted. And for Frassie's, how old are you, Frassie? 5. 5? Well, for Frassie's 6th birthday party, I'm getting her a machine gun. Stand up, honey. This is Frassie. Frassie wants to know, because she knows that Uncle Ted loves animals because they're delicious. We love animals because they're delicious. My favorite, most delicious animal would be Bambi. With a side of Thumper and a little haunch o' boo-boo. No, I tell you, all animals are good. With enough garlic and butter, God knows what I might eat. That's cool. See, Frassi loves dead things on the grill.
All right, John pops down in front again with another question.
Look who I ran into.
Hey, it's Patrick Kilpatrick.
Hello, Patrick. God bless you, sir.
Ted, how are you?
Salute to you, my
God
friend.
love you, brother. I was wondering if you'd come to the Hollywood Celebrity Sporting Clays Invitational and help me drive a stake through the putrid heart of Hollywood.
And you drive stakes through the putrid heart of Hollywood with such aplomb. I salute you, Patrick. What is
God
the
bless
date
you.
of the event? And it's right in Greater Los Angeles?
It's June 11th. Oh, hold on a sec. Hold on. Would you hold on?
June 11th.
I've got to cover my identity, or otherwise it might adversely affect my career.
Please. The more the idiots despise you, the prouder you should be. If you're not pissing off the idiots, you're an idiot.
Exactly. Hold on. So,
There you go.
Oh, he's disguised.
What the hell?
Unidentified Hollywood resident now.
okay.
It's the Colt Bagman. Yes, indeed.
Okay.
So the event of the Celebrity Sporting Clays in Los Angeles is in June.
It's June 11th. I'm gonna disguise my voice so I can't be recognized.
What the hell?
It's June 11th at the Oak Tree Gun Club, and it's a giant tactical three-ring circus. All the branches of the military, a lot of top celebrities, everybody who actually is with us, and actually, hold on, I have to go for another sponsor.
Another sponsor.
It's not me.
Well, I got to tell you, Patrick, never feel ashamed or guilty about promoting the sponsors. The people, the sponsors that sponsor
But I
these
don't want my
events
identity.
should be applauded.
Okay, so
Colt and Smith & Wesson, and who else? And Mossberg.
there's a huge number of people. Everybody helps out. It happens because everybody helps out. I've got Navy SEALs who help us out, and Air Force guys. Everybody helps out, and it's a really grand thing. And I'd love to extend a permanent invitation to you, not only to that, for any Uncommon Dialogue film project that's going on. And I'd love to use you in a visionary way in our film project.
Well, thank you for that.
And your sons. But I want to also say thank you for being the great cultural icon that you are.
Well, thank you.
Onward and upward.
I am a defiant American. Well, Patrick, I will mark down June 11th, the Los Angeles Celebrity Shotgunning event. And if I know I'm on tour all summer, if I can.
Machine guns,
Machine
submachine
guns?
guns, Chris Vector, future weapons. We have 12 cannons.
Awesome.
Fiocchi is launching.
Sounds
their
like an Uncle
Cowboy
Ted.
action
Sounds
line.
like an Uncle Ted average party. It's perfect.
Exactly. 5-star organic catering. Safari Club International donated 2.5 freezers of.
And
wild
John,
game.
keep that microphone. Patrick, I want to ask you right here on Cam & Company, when you do this celebrity shoot in Los Angeles with the Hollywood participants,
Yes.
the people that we recognize by name, and do show courage by putting their Hollywood credentials on the line in an overtly hateful liberal environment, do you get local media, do the local networks come down and cover the event at all?
Not only that, we've discovered we get people from all around the globe. We found friends in CNN, ABC,
Great.
all the outdoor sports channels, of course. But the amazing thing is, if somebody like yourself leads, then the people follow
Yep.
along. They're operating from complete miasm of misinformation, and they love it that people come out and go for it and stand up for what they believe in. So I urge everybody to do that. We don't run into resistance.
It's great,
We run
isn't it?
into love. So
Hallelujah.
it's a really great thing.
How can you not have love with machine guns? You know what I mean? Well, good. God bless you for that, Patrick.
All right, I think we've got one more
One
question
more.
for our Nuge conference here.
Yowza.
Catherine from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Go ahead.
Hello, Catherine.
Hi, Ted. I love you.
I love you back, baby.
I moved to Chapel Hill 2 years ago, and it was described as a liberal cesspool of North Carolina.
And let me guess, you've been busy fixing it ever since you arrived. Yes.
I got 2 classes of women from Chapel Hill to go over to our shooting range and take an NRA gun safety class.
God bless you, dear.
And I bought lots of guns now.
And Catherine,
because
I bet-
I believe in our Second Amendment rights. And thank you for what you're doing.
And back at you, Catherine. God bless you. That's what I'm talking about. And Catherine, I'll bet you didn't find resistance. I bet people that hadn't fired guns and hadn't heard about the Second Amendment of the NRA, I bet you they were fascinated, intrigued, and I bet you had a list of people that wanted to participate.
people are coming out of their closets.
Yeah, there's only one reason that we don't have 50 million NRA members. I'm telling you, it's not because of Katie Couric. It's not because of Sarah Brady and Michael Bloomberg. The reason that the NRA isn't at least 10 million members strong is our fault. And I know, God bless all of you who invite the children, and God bless you who participate in the Eddie Eagle program. God bless those of you that communicate with your senators and your congressmen and your mayors and your governors and the White House. But I predict that even though the NRA is the leading grassroots freedom activist organization in the world, I am confident when I tell you that not enough members of the NRA do what Catherine just articulated. Too many gun rights advocates keep it amongst their fellow gun rights advocates. And by reaching out, did anyone see me when I was on the Travel Channel with Anthony Bourdain shooting a belt-fed M60? Well, that was seen by tens of millions of people in multiple replays, and the reason they played it multiple times is because everyone loves to see a liberal from New York City and Uncle Ted shoot belt-fed M60 machine guns on the Travel Channel. They got so much overwhelmingly positive response to that because I don't need to go to the NRA event to turn people on to machine guns. I need to find liberal anti-gunners and fix them. I have dedicated my life to fixing idiots wherever I find them, and I don't wait to find them. I seek and destroy. So what Catherine has experienced is what I've been saying every time we're on NRA News together, every time I do an interview. If the pro-gun people would be absolutely aggressive and reach out, don't just take your kids shooting, look across that neighborhood fence. Find that son or daughter of a single-parent household. Find that son or daughter or the whole family of an anti-gun family who have been overwhelmed by the propaganda of the left-wing anti-gun media, and invite them to the range. Make sure they have ears and eyes. Make sure they shoot a light recoil mechanical single-shot gun, that they learn the basics. I am convinced that 99.9% of humanity would become a pro-gunner within a flash if we just reached out and embraced them, encouraged them, made it simple, and invited them. They will become NRA members. They will vote pro-gun. And if we keep on them, don't think that's enough. And again, I could go on and on and on. Creating a pro-gun America is not a one-shot deal. It's not just the NRA annual. It's not just joining the NRA. It's just not going to the range and bringing your buddy. It's about constantly, I use the term wallpaper carpet bomb. You need to wallpaper carpet bomb humanity with the message that gun-free zones are a murderer's dream and that we must ban gun-free zones. And they will be resistant for a minute, but once you give them the statistics, you go, no, really, the most human innocent lives have been lost in gun-free zones. There's never been an innocent life lost at an NRA convention ever where everybody's got a gun. But when you explain that, you literally see their heads go, are you sure? You go, oh yeah, I'm sure. And once they get that information, their psyche, their paradigm will be rearranged. But it's up to each and every one of us. And I don't mean occasionally. And I know I'm a weirdo. I'm so intense it scares me, and I'm not afraid of anything. Constantly, everybody, everywhere, all the time. I love my life. I shoot pigs from helicopters with machine guns. I've got the most beautiful wife, the most beautiful family in the world. But nothing brings me more joy than causing much anguish, pain, and suffering in the lives of liberals and anti-gunners. And I do it every day. That's why I'm so happy. I cause anti-gunners much suffering. I either fix them or cause them to go crazy. It feels good. Do it. The more, the merrier.
All right. Ted Nugent, everybody. Thank you so much, Ted, for coming on the program. Always a pleasure,
God
sir.
bless everybody. God bless the NRA.
Nuge for president. You knew the call was going to be coming.